Welcome to Basic and Bookish Podcast, the perfect place to crash out over our favorite books and connect with readers just like you. I'm Kinsey.
And I'm Karly.
Today is all about Ali Hazelwood, what got us into her STEM-focused contemporary and paranormal romances, and our official scientific peer-reviewed ranking of her books. You can find the timestamps for each section down in the show notes.
We will be talking about a bunch of different books today, and we will do our best to keep it spoiler-free so you're safe to continue listening even if you haven't read Ali Hazelwood's entire backlog. There might be some out-of-context spoilers like the mention of tropes or a character's field of study, but we won't get into detailed plot lines. If a larger spoiler is mentioned, we will note the timestamp in our show notes and also include a verbal warning before it's said.
Due to the nature of these books, this podcast is rated R in content and language. If you'd like to skip the ads and have access to full video formats, it's available now on Patreon. That link can also be found in our show notes.
Now prepare to join the chaos. Honestly, we blame the ADHD.
Yes, we do. Before we begin, we would like to make a quick announcement. If you're a Patreon member, you've already seen the news. We are thrilled to host our first quarterly book club this June on Monday, the 22nd. Book Club is a Patreon-exclusive benefit, and unlike pre-recorded episodes, you'll have the opportunity to join us on a live video call where we'll chat face-to-face.
We're starting off with a Read Anything Book Club. That means we will get to read whatever we want instead of voting on a book. There's no pressure to alter your TBR plans to squeeze in a story that might not be your taste.
Get cozy, prepare a drink, and discuss your book of choice. We'll keep things spoiler-free and each have the opportunity to share what the book is about and what we liked or didn't from our current read.
The goal is to make new friends, find more books to add to our TBR, and have a great time with the option of continuing the discussion on Discord. If you'd like to join the party, we'll post a book club link in our Patreon as the date gets closer.
Ooh, which book are you going to talk about?
You'll have to show up to find out.
Oh,
I know what it's going to be too.
Oh, well, I'll give a hint. It is Pride Month, and I have been reading a lot of queer books this month, so it's going to be one of those. And now back to your regularly scheduled program, all about Ali Hazelwood. I've heard people say that you're either an Ali Hazelwood or an Emily Henry reader. I've personally only ever read one Emily Henry book, and I enjoyed it. But I have consumed all of Ali Hazelwood's books, so I'm definitely an Ali girl. What about you, Karly?
I'm in the exact same boat as you. I've only read one Emily Henry book. I did really enjoy it. It made me want to read more of her books. But I have also read all of Ali's standard novel length catalog. I'm behind on a couple novellas, but other than that, I've read everything. And yeah, I mean, I love her books, so I eat them up.
I love her books, and I love that she kind of explores different genres in a way. So it's a good time.
Yeah. I love though, even when she's changing genres, it still feels like an Ali Hazelwood book.
It always does.
Yeah. She's got a distinctive style, and I really love it.
Me too.
All right, I'm sure we're dying to get it off our chest, so let's just give our top favorite Ali Hazelwood book before listing off our official rankings later on.
Okay, mine might be obvious. You already know this, and I already know yours, but The Love Hypothesis.
Yeah.
I love it so much. I have more thoughts on the movie because it is going to be a movie, but we are going to hold that for last. So I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself. But yeah, I love The Love Hypothesis. I remember when I first had read it, and I remember texting you and my friend Danny, because she's like, this is her all-time favorite book. And so I'd see her and you talking about it all the time. And I was like, nobody told me that this was fake dating. And you find that out in chapter 1. So it's not a spoiler, but I was just like, oh my God, I love that. And I ate it up. It was so good. It wasn't the first book that I had read from Ali Hazelwood, but it has remained my number 1 despite going through her entire backlog. So big fan.
I think that's really saying something about a debut novel too, because I feel like with most authors, you read their first book and then they get better as they write, right? As they explore their craft, their books get better and better. And her books are all really good, but her first book was so strong. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is that one also your favorite?
It's not my top favorite, but I do love The Love Hypothesis. I'm not gonna lie, I sneaked a peek at your rankings down below.
Cheater.
I know. And I think it's interesting how close some of our rankings are.
Oh.
Like you'll see when we get down.
Okay.
But my top book is Deep End. Okay.
I knew it was.
I love Deep End so much. I love Lucas Bloomquist. Oh my gosh.
Whew.
I know.
What a
But
man.
honestly, I know, right? The audiobook with that accent.
Girl, don't get me started on the audiobook.
You should not be able to listen to that in public, okay? Like, my God.
It is spicy. And the accent was so well done. Mm-hmm. So Deep End was my first Ali Hazelwood book. And I don't know if I read it because you had read it, but I did read it near the time that it had released. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, oh my God, now I have to read all of her books. Deep End, man. I love it.
It's good. But I think the reason why, though, it's actually my favorite is because Scarlett in that book is a certified runner. She is a bolter from like relationships, feelings, emotions. And I related to that so hard. And I just loved how like Lucas like was so ready to meet her where she was and like give her time to like, catch up. Mm-hmm. I just really related to that so hard. My poor husband in the beginning of our relationship was like, had to treat me like a deer in headlights. Like he couldn't approach me too quickly. Like
she's gonna run for it.
Yeah, no, I was a certified runner. Okay, so I really appreciated that part of the storyline. I thought it was really, really, really well done, and but I loved that book. It's so good.
Well, it's funny that you mention how Deep End is kind of similar to you yourself, because to me, I feel like out of all of Ali Hazelwood's books, that one is the most similar to my relationship. It just reminds me so much of me and my husband, minus like us being Olympic swimmers and athletes, because like we're definitely not. But I grew up doing water sports. I did swim team. I did water polo. My husband also did swim team. We were lab partners. We were both pre-med, like all of those things. He helped me learn a foreign language. I was just like, shut the fuck up, Ali. Like, how did you get into my brain and write about this story? Because we met in college. We were the same major. Like, that was literally us. And so I was just like, I could not believe it. It was so crazy. And I ended up meeting Ali Hazelwood, and I got to tell her that. And she's like, Mommy, that's so cool. I was like, thanks. But yeah.
That is really cool, though.
Mm-hmm. So how did you first get into her stories? What was your introduction?
I read The Love Hypothesis based on an Instagram reel before I was on Bookstagram.
Whoa.
Before I had a Bookstagram. Bookish is Better did not even exist yet. It was not even a thought in my mind.
That's really saying something then, that you were able to still find it. But I mean, it was like one of the first book talk books, I feel like.
Oh, was it? I have no idea.
It was definitely really big on Book Talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. Mm-hmm. I read it because of like a reel, like somebody was talking about it. I was like, oh, I should read that. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. And it was so good. It took me a while to get into her backlist, though, because I just had so many books to read at the time. Mm-hmm. But I think you and I had like made it a mission last year to like read through her backlist.
Yeah. I was successful. I ended up reading it all that summer last year.
Yeah.
And for me, I did already kind of touch on this, but it was really you and my friend Danny who got me into Ali's books. But I read them all completely out of order. Like even after I had read Deep End and then The Love Hypothesis, I continued to still read her books out of order because I was just waiting for my Libby holds to come in. And I was like, well, when it comes in, it comes in. And at some point, I would like to reread her entire backlog, but in order this time so that the cameos, while I did catch them, obviously, and they were really exciting, I think it would make a lot more sense because to me, I read Deep End first, and it takes place on the same campus as The Love Hypothesis. And so, like, I kind of got it in the reverse order, and I'd like to see it the opposite way, but that's how I got into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you happen to read all of them in order?
I don't think I read them perfectly in order, but I think I read them pretty close in order. It might have been a little bit based on like what my library was willing to give me when it was willing to give me.
That did play a big part.
Yeah. But yeah, I think reading them all in order would be interesting, especially her, like what they call her STEMinist verse specifically.
I've seen the charts.
Yeah, there are charts on all the overlap. And they're like really, really small moments of overlap. So if reading her whole universe just feels really overwhelming to somebody, you absolutely do not need to. They're just little cameos that are like little treats if you've read the other books and enjoyed them. They're not at all important to the story.
Like someone's at a conference and, oh, that's my buddy that I've met, and they happen to be the character in one of her other books. So
the most overlap by far is Not in Love and Problematic Summer Romance. But even then, you can definitely read Problematic Summer Romance, which came
without it.
Yeah, which came after Not in Love, and be totally fine. It will spoil some things in Not in Love, but
yeah, I mean,
they're romance books.
They're all romance books, but yeah, problematic.
The happily ever after is kind of like implied, right?
Yeah, it's about a family member. They're the same family members. They're just different love stories in that sense. And then, of course, the Love Hypothesis and Deep End. And then I also felt like Love Theoretically also had quite a bit of cameos. But yeah, obviously Problematic Summer Romance and Not in Love. And we're
definitely have the most.
And we're not counting Bride and Mate here because that one is like a series. The rest are standalones.
Yeah, no, I'm talking more about like her STEMinist verse. Like, those are an actual series. You do need to read those in order.
Yeah, that's a requirement.
Yeah. All right, so there's obviously lots to love with Ali Hazelwood's contemporary and paranormal romances. What do you like about her books?
I love that they are all centered around women in STEM. It makes me care about the plot more than just the romance, which a lot of contemporary romances or sports romances or what have you, maybe I don't care about the other plot as much because I don't find it as relatable, or it's just like regular day life. But with the women in STEM theme, I'm like all for it because I actually have a STEM background. I have a degree in biomedicine. I've worked in healthcare for years. She's nearly tricked me into going back to grad school. I'm like, no, girl. I'm like, you're done with that. You're done with that part of your life. But I just really love it. It just makes me so excited to see all of the different fields within STEM. And the characters are just so quirky. So that's what I love about her books.
Yeah. I feel like her characters have such satisfying character arcs. Yeah. And I love that because I think a character arc is so important in a story, regardless of what other plot points are going on. And I also love her quirky characters. I love that her books are full of like nerdy, driven women who are figuring things out, and they're just such interesting characters, and the women feel so like relatable in so many ways. I mean, I don't work in STEM. Yeah. Not even close. But they're just very smart, empathetic, fleshed out characters. And I just enjoy them so much. Like her characters, I just think are so good. I love that the spice, I feel like almost always like really adds to like, it's like a part of the plot of the book. It always feels like well placed and well done and not cringy.
Thank God.
I just really love her books. Yeah.
Me too. Even something as simple as different forms of birth control, like every single one of her books talks about it and consent and things like that. And so I'm just like, that's really cool that she talks about like, oh, I've got an IUD. I'm on the pill. I'm doing this, that, and the other. And I just think that's something really interesting that she throws in there. And I know that just the way her characters are so fleshed out has to be because she has a background in neuroscience. I'm like, girl, you know the human brain through and through. Like, that's no surprise. So
you could tell that she really does her research for her books, even in ones that are like slightly off of her, what she studied specifically. They just feel very well executed. And yeah, I just love her books. I love her writing style. I definitely think one of the things that she does very, very well is show and not tell. I feel like almost to a detriment, because I feel like some people have complained that like in some of the books, the characters like never say I love you, but you know that they do.
It's like, okay, brother.
I mean, I get it. Like, I do understand why that might be like a pet peeve for somebody who reads romance. Like, maybe like you'd love declarations.
Is it awful that I've never even noticed?
I think it just means it's like not something that's super important to you, like a specific love declaration. I think some people experience like the love declaration in different ways, and some people need like an I love you, and some people don't. And I think both are valid. And I think Ali Hazelwood does a very good job of her characters showing that they love each other. And I think that's actually really difficult to do. And she does it really, really well.
Definitely. I also just like how not all of her books are super spicy. I mean, like some of them are very spicy. Like Mate is one of the spiciest books I think I read. I loved it. But even just The Love Hypothesis, with it being my favorite book, we don't get any spice until the very, very end. And I think there's only one scene, maybe. It's been a while since I've read it.
Yeah, there is only one. It is a whole chapter.
Yeah, it is. No, and like she even has YA, but it's just so sweet. I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah.
The thing I love most though is that just no matter which book it is, I've always just consumed every single one. Like the moment I pick up her book, I'm not going to bed. I would literally be laying in my bed with my earplugs in, and I would not sleep until it was done. Like I read all of her books in one sitting. I physically could not put it down. It was addictive to me. And I love other contemporary romances, and there are so many other authors that I love and enjoy, but there's just something about Ali's books where I physically cannot put them down. I don't know what it is, but it's just like that for me. And I really, really like that. I just know I'm going to be hooked until the end. They're just such a sweet treat. Like all contemporary romances are. You don't have to think too hard. You're just there for the vibes. But with hers, it's like hooked, man.
Yeah, her pacing is top tier.
Top tier.
And her stories are like succinct. It doesn't ever feel like I'm reading filler. It just start to finish. It's so good.
It's especially impressive with her novellas. I'm surprised by how much she's able to put in them.
That is too like its own specific skill set. I've heard authors talk about like why writing a novella is so difficult. Like you think it'd be easier because it's shorter, you're writing less, but it can actually be in many ways much more difficult because you're having to make people care about characters and plot lines much more quickly. And she's so good at it.
So good. It's such an art. And she has just as many novellas as full-length novels, which is insane.
Yeah. She has a lot of them. She's really mastered the art of pacing and hooking people.
It's that neuroscience background. I'm telling you.
She's hacked our reader brains.
She does a great job. Now, the time has come. Okay. Ali Hazelwood has a lot of books, we've already said. 9 novellas, 9 full-length novels, to be exact. What is your official scientific peer-reviewed ranking?
All right. My number 1 book is obviously Deepened. We already talked about our number 1. I loved it. Second book, Mate. We buddy read that together for my birthday. That was actually so much fun. We both laid on my couch and read Mate, and that was such a nice day.
I was like, sorry for making your couch all wet. Ha ha. No, I'm just gonna. That's so disgusting. I was like, do we need to lay down towels for this?
You did make that joke that day. It was hilarious. My poor husband is like, I'm just going to leave for the day. You guys are feral.
He knew to not be around. Yeah.
He did make us snacks. That was nice.
That was nice. Okay, so Deepened, Mate.
Yep. The Love Hypothesis is number 3. And I feel bad even saying that because The Love Hypothesis is so good.
It was so hard to make this list.
It was. And I want to say, like, when I put these in order, 1, it was really difficult. And all these books are like fractions of millimeters of love difference. Like, and they could change any day.
It doesn't mean that you don't like it. It's just some are slightly better.
Yeah. I like all these books, to be clear. All right. So after The Love Hypothesis, Problematic Summer Romance is number 4 for me.
It's a goodie.
I love that book. I like an age gap romance done like in certain ways, and I liked that one.
Okay.
Bride, then Check and Mate, which a lot of people don't know that she has a YA novel, and it's so cute and so good. I love Check and Mate so much.
I'm seeing how much our lists are differing now.
Love Theoretically, which is, I think, as much as I love that book, and I know it's lower on my list, I also think it's criminally underrated. I don't think enough people have read that book. Like, if I had just guessed like a book that's the most underrated, it is Love Theoretically.
That one is so good.
It is really good. Then Not in Love, and then Love on the Brain, which when I read Love on the Brain, the ending for that one to me was so wild.
That was crazy.
It was a crazy ending. We're not going to spoil anything here, but you'll understand when you read that book, because Kinsey was reading it. I'm like, let me know when you get to the end.
No, it literally, I was like, oh my God, am I watching one of my abuela's novelas? Like, this is crazy. It was a soap opera, dude.
But I loved it.
It was so good. I was eating it up. I was eating it up. It was so good.
Do you want to do your novels and then we can do the novellas?
Okay, yeah. So if you couldn't tell, we did split up the novels and novellas. For me, there's just like no way to rank them together. I feel like that would be impossible because
they're totally different experiences.
Totally different.
Yeah.
So for the novels, obviously, The Love Hypothesis is my number one. Then Deep End, which is so good. And then Mate. So our top three, like we have all the same books, just in different order.
Yeah.
Then Love Theoretically. So I'm surprised how far down yours is. The ranking gets a lot more difficult for me from here on out. So then I have Problematic Summer Romance, which really shocked me. You'll see why in a second. Okay. Bride. Then Love on the Brain, which I said I felt like that one was criminally low. Like, I feel like it should be higher on my list. Then Check and Mate. And in last place, Not in Love. I was not in love with Not in Love. So this one I actually genuinely did not vibe with. But the reason why it shocked me that Problematic Summer Romance was my, number 4, number 5, was because it's a continuation of the same story. And it's the same characters, just focusing on a different family member. But it was better to me in Problematic Summer Romance. So I don't know. And I thought I was going to get the ick when I first saw that age gap. I was like, oh my God. Like, I forget how big it was, honestly, exactly. I feel like it was at least 20 something years.
She was 23, debating going to grad school. She was done with college. And I think he was 35.
Okay, that's like not that long. But yeah, no, I remember being like, ew, this is gross. And I had read the blurb, and then I was like, you know what? I am going to buy it when it comes out because it was on sale. And then I actually ended up really enjoying it, even though I didn't like Not in Love. So.
See, I still liked Not in Love. It just didn't vibe with it as much.
Yeah.
But I still think the character arcs in that one were really good and really interesting.
They definitely were. And oddly enough, I actually found the main characters from Not in Love, I found their love story more enjoyable in Problematic Summer Romance for some reason. So I don't know. I really don't remember much of Not in Love except for the fact that I, for whatever reason, was struggling to finish it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And by struggle to finish, I mean, okay, maybe that one took me 2 days instead of 1.
Yeah. But I think it's so funny that our top 3 are the same top 3. They're just in a slightly different order, but they're the same books.
Yeah. No, like literally.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for novellas, so I do have to give myself a little disclosure here. I have not read First because it's exclusively part of a Kickstarter campaign of hers, and I am not part of that, so I have no way to access it. And I also haven't read her Star Wars short story. Apparently, there was like a Star Wars book that she's in with 40 other authors, and
I didn't even know that.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, so as much as I love Ali, unfortunately, I'm never going to read it. So,
well, The Love Hypothesis was originally fanfic.
I know. It was originally Kylo Ren and what's the girl? Rey?
Probably.
maybe is her name. Yeah, no, I know it started as fanfic, but it's a completely different story. There's like
no, it's totally different.
There's nothing Star Wars
in it. There's nothing sci-fi in it at all.
No. But anyway, so I have not read First, and I have not read her Star Wars one. Yeah. But I have read all of the other ones. So for me, my novella ranking is Two Can Play. I'm a big skier, and that one is about video game developers, and it takes place at a ski resort, and they get snowed in. And I'm also like huge into forced proximity, and I was like, look, listen, it fed my soul. Okay, so Two Can Play was my number one novella. Then Bound, which is really good, and I'm really excited because she had recently announced that there's actually going to be a second one in that universe, and I'm so excited to read it. So Bound, then Hot for Slayer, which is, I'm just going to tell you, Vampire Hunter. So that was a pretty good. Okay, anyway, Stuck with You, then Below Zero, then Cruel Winter with You, and in last place I have Under One Roof. This one gave me the ick, I'm not going to lie. But all the others I loved.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Under One Roof also made me uncomfortable. Yeah. It wasn't for me. It's the only thing I've ever read of hers that I was like, not for me.
No, I remember being like, ugh.
Yeah. There was a specific scene in it that I was like, this doesn't work for me. If you're concerned, reach out to us. It made us uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's still consent, but it was not in the best way.
It made us uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what's your ranking?
So in addition to the two you mentioned you haven't read, because I haven't read those either. I also have not read Hot for Slayer or Cruel Winter with You.
Okay.
I have not gotten to those yet. I think Hot for Slayer became available after I was done with my Ali Hazelwood read. And Cruel Winter with You, I was just having a hard time being able to access like from my library at the time. I don't think it was accessible.
Interesting.
Yeah. So for the ones that I've read, Below Zero is my top one. Okay.
That one's cute.
I love that one. I think it's so good. It's so cute. I think it's so well paced for a novella. It's such a well told full story. It feels like. I couldn't believe how good it was.
And that's her first novella that I had read.
It was the first novella of hers I think I read, and it's still my favorite.
I love that.
Next on the list is Bound. Bound is so great. I also feel like for a novella, it tells so much story.
Okay, and then I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, because we're keeping this spoiler free, but I was really surprised with where she took things. It wasn't what I was expecting. I don't think that it was advertised a certain way, and that's not a bad thing. It was a very nice surprise. If you like her other books, all of her books, you're going to like Bound, and I loved it. I was so pleasantly surprised.
No, it was really good. I love to read books having no idea what they're about. So I just won't even read a description. And a lot of times you get into a book, you're like, oh, I know this is going to be about. And even for me, knowing that I didn't know what it was going to be about, I still was like, okay, this is where it's going. What?
Look, in Ali Hazelwood, we trust. She is an auto-buy author. I do not care what genre it is. Like, I am reading it.
Yep, same.
Except for the Star Wars one.
Yeah. I too, though, I'm like, she could come out and say she's writing in just about any genre, and I'd be like, I'll give it a try.
No, seriously.
Who knows? After Bound, Stuck with You. Really loved that one. Two Can Play. Really also enjoyed that one a lot. I feel like it's like too low on my list, but I did love the other ones so much.
That one was on the top of my list, but it's okay because I put Below Zero near the bottom of my list.
Yeah, I do really love Two Can Play. What's so funny is, so they talk about some they have a conversation about some of their favorite video games. And some of these I think are really only known if you're really in the gamer community, because I don't video game, but I know that Mario Kart exists, but like I don't know video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like my references to video games are so outdated because I haven't played them in so long. I'd be like, do you want to play Spyro? And people are like, what the hell is that? It came out like 20 years ago.
Spyro. Oh my God. That was such a fun game.
You know what's so funny is I was so sad when I was on my back surgery leave because I wasn't like, you're not allowed to do anything after back surgery for the record. It's like lay in bed all day, every day, basically. And my husband got it for me to play because I was so sad to cheer me up. So I have it now.
Oh my God. I literally had that on GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my video game references are like obviously super old. Like you think about that and you were like, what, in middle school when it came out or something, or elementary school?
I think
like,
elementary, maybe. Yeah.
I think I was like in high school when it came out.
Oh my God.
They were talking about some very niche video games in there. And what's so funny is my brother is a big gamer. And it was talking about a game that's like my brother's favorite game ever. And so it was so funny. It's like afterwards, I was like, he would like come over for dinner. I was like, oh my gosh, I was reading this book and I actually knew what game they were talking about because you told me all about it. It's like this, they mentioned the game Persona.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You're not gonna
I'm
know
not
it
gonna
unless
know
you're
it,
like
no.
unless you're a true gamer, because I think it's like one of those games that you only play for like really into gaming. And my brother has like told me all about Persona and like why he thinks it's like really interestingly written and like the storyboarding for it and like and all this, and he gets really into that kind of stuff. And they were talking about it in the book and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually know what they're talking about. That's a real game. And so now I'm like curious, is Ali Hazelwood like a gamer nerd, or did she just like ask somebody she knew?
You know, I think it's highly possible that it's both. I think for every single book, she definitely used references. Like she, look, when you're in that community, you know people in every field, okay? Like even though I'm no longer working in healthcare, I still know people in every single field. Like it's not hard. So she definitely reached out to get opinions because she's obviously not a theoretical physicist or a food scientist. She's not into IT, etc. Like she's definitely asking people. So, but I could see gaming being like one of those quirks that she also does. Like I could see that totally being something that she does.
I could definitely see that being like a hobby she's into, like something that she does.
Like she's not a game developer, so she was still reaching out to somebody for that. But she definitely could game. I could see it.
Yeah. But like my brother's not a game developer, but he knows all about it because he like loves to game. I'm just curious now because she's into gaming, because I feel like that is like one of those games like you really have to like know like gaming to know about. At least I think so. I think it's one of those more niche games, at least from what I understand. But again, not a gamer, so I could be totally wrong on that. There's probably some gamer like laughing at me right now going like, oh my gosh, everybody knows about that game.
Well, not everybody.
Not us.
Sorry about it.
Last game I remember coming out was Spyro, people, okay?
No, okay. See, I played more games than that, but I'm not gonna list them all.
I don't game at all.
My favorite was the Super Smash Brothers.
I never played that.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I'd always play as Pit. He was like an angel.
I played the original Mario Brothers on an actual Nintendo because we had one when I was a kid.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah. I had the orange gun thing for Duck Hunter. Yeah. And I already said that Under One Roof was like my last one, but yeah.
Of all the books, though, I think some of the best love scenes are The Love Hypothesis, Deep End, Mate, Problematic Summer Romance.
Yeah. The spice in those are good.
They're so good. And we talk about mate and length in our spice ratings episode. So if you haven't listened to that episode yet, it's episode 2.
Yeah, that's a good episode, actually.
It's so funny.
It was really funny editing that episode.
It made me laugh so much, you guys. It's not even funny. Like,
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no, I love that there's just so much for everybody. It's such a diverse world. I don't know. It's just great. Anyway.
It really is. She has something for everybody if you like romance.
Yeah.
All right. We've saved the best for last. The Love Hypothesis movie. Kinsey, you mentioned that's your favorite Ali Hazelwood book.
Like multiple times now.
Multiple times. How excited are you for the movie adaptation? Because I know I'm pretty excited. But what about you?
I am so excited. So I have 3 of like my most anticipated adaptations for the year: Sunrise on the Reaping, Project Hail Mary, and The Love Hypothesis. So I have been really, really looking forward to this. The moment they had announced it, I've been looking forward to it. I literally am Googling news every day. I Googled it just beforehand because at the time that we're filming this, there's still no official trailer or release date, and it's killing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, give us a crumb of anything, please. Like, at least we've gotten something from Amazon. We have like a 10-second clip of them together.
Yeah.
But I'm just like so looking for, like, it is the perfect book, I think, to adapt. Like, I think Bride and Mate, oh my God, they have to adapt those. But The Love Hypothesis. And it leaves it open for deep end.
I mean, it does. I don't know that we're going to get deep end, but I'm really, really excited for The Love Hypothesis.
Yeah, that one might be like a little bit too much on-screen sex. So,
I mean, they've adapted more intense books than that before in the past, but
Game of Thrones literally exists. So,
but yeah, I know when Prime released that like little teaser for their summer lineup, and it had like,
was it for sure like the summer lineup, or was it just like their upcoming releases of the year?
Or it was their upcoming releases, but I feel like almost everything in it was summer releases.
Wow.
And it had like 0.3 of a second of The Love Hypothesis in it. And I texted you immediately. I was like, Kinsey,
I know. God.
you gotta go to the Prime Video.
Look, the moment that we actually get any solid news, we're both calling each other. That's not a text situation. That's a call. Like, it doesn't matter if you're at work.
Call.
Yeah, it is an emergency. I'm just so grateful for these TikTok editors out there who collected those 0.3 of a second little clips within this entire Prime Video promo to put all of the Love Hypothesis clips together to make it like 10 seconds. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, give us something, please.
The TikTok fan editors are really the unsung hero of the book girl community, the Bookstagram community as a whole. There are some incredible edits out there of some of my favorite books, shows, adaptations out there. I couldn't make them. I am not that creative, but the people out there making them, they're so good, and they really feed you while you're waiting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I lived off of Heated Rivalry edits when they were going. I mean, they're still going on, but as we were waiting between episodes, that kept me alive. And even though we don't even have the Sunrise on the Reaping movie yet, just having the trailer and also clips of other movies and shows that the actors are in, oh my God, these editors have created the most amazing videos. And yes, I have cried watching many. And I'm like, guys, the movie's like not even out yet. How are you already making me crash out? But anyway, back to The Love Hypothesis.
I really loved how much they fed us when they were on set, like the little behind the scenes clips they were giving us and the TikToks Lily Reinhart was making with her co-star. Casting was so perfect. I know you haven't seen it, but I saw Lily Reinhart in Forbidden Fruits recently. She's so good in that, and I am so excited to see her in this. She's going to be a great Olive.
Yeah, no, she's going to be great. Speaking of casting, so I know that I've said that I haven't seen the new Star Wars movies and that I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I do know that The Love Hypothesis started as Reylo fanfic. The actor who plays Adam is named after Adam Driver, who is the actor that plays Kylo Ren, and the actor who plays Adam is literally in real life married to the actress who was in Star Wars. So I think that's like really funny.
Yeah. It is. It is really funny. He's married to, is it
Daisy Ridley? I think
is it Daisy Ridley?
I don't know her name.
I was gonna say,
I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's Daisy, but it's like, how awkward is it that you're playing a love interest that's named after your wife's co-star based off of them having good chemistry together in a project?
Yeah, I'm like literally looking up Daisy Ridley's husband. Yeah, Tom Bateman. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, I think they're perfectly cast. I think that they look great. Just from what we've seen behind the scenes, I think that it's going to be phenomenal. I'm really, really looking forward to it. If you are part of Ali Hazelwood's newsletter, she said that she's already seen the movie and she's obsessed. So I know if she likes it, I'm going to like it. Like, I'm going to like it no matter what. And Karly and I, we literally have plans to see each other and watch it together.
Yeah, we do. We have plans to watch it together. Hopefully nothing gets in the way of that. It'll be really sad. Yeah. I know that there were some like fan speculation spiraling because Ali Hazelwood had said that the movie was a 12 out of 10. And so then people thought the date was going to be 12/10. And I was like, well, what if it's the reverse?
Because she's European.
Because she is European and it's 10/12, which would make it my birthday week. It would be perfect timing. So everybody keep your fingers crossed for me.
It's also fall semester.
Exactly.
And I was like, we need to look up the exact dates that happen in this book because maybe it's a significant date in this book. Because I just think it's crazy that it is coming out this year. We are now in June. We are halfway through this year and we don't even have a release date. I'm like, please, a crumb of context, please.
I know. I really thought we were going to get more information on it after Forbidden Fruits was released because Lily Reinhart was doing so much
for her press tour
for her current film. And if you guys have not watched that film, it's one of those things. It's either your thing or it's not. It's like satirical body horror, campy style movie. It's definitely either your thing or it's not. But she was doing like a serious press tour for it, and I was like, oh, well, they're not going to like talk about this. They don't want anything overshadowing the current press tour, right? So I was like, they're not going to mention it right now. They're going to wait. And then that was said and done in like April, and then I never heard anything. And I was like, okay, I was really hoping we got news by now.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say that they finished filming in September of 2025.
Yeah, that was like their official wrap date. And then like sometimes there's reshoots, like they'll go in to do edits and they'll realize they need some reshoots. But my understanding is that movie is completely done. My understanding is that Ali Hazelwood has gotten to view it.
Yeah, she got to see it already.
So, and sometimes that's not like the most final version, but it's usually like as close, like they're done shooting. Like there's not even reshoots at that point. They might edit things and tweak things a little bit, but they're basically done. So yeah, and given that it's like something that takes place on a college campus and stuff, I think you and I were like thinking late summer, early fall.
Yeah.
So I think my 10/12 theory could still work out.
I think it could. I just think that no matter what, we're going to be watching this movie together. If you're watching on Patreon, you might notice, Kinsey, what's up with your background? It's because I moved.
Yeah.
So you'll get to see my new house, or I'll go visit you again. It doesn't matter. We always go back and forth. I'm like, it doesn't matter where we're at, so long as we're together and seeing our Ali Hazelwood adaptation.
That's so exciting.
Yes. And obviously, you guys, we will be filming an episode once the movie's out to compare the book adaptation and the book itself. Like, that is a given.
That is a must.
That is a must. Like,
yeah.
What scene and this is a spoiler, so spoiler warning, which scene are you most looking forward to having?
Oh, that's such a good question.
I have an answer.
I think mine is probably Adam flipping out on the asshole at the end and like punching him.
Oh, that's a really good one. Okay, mine is like way less serious.
Oh, what is it?
When they're playing Ultimate Frisbee and she's smothering him with sunscreen.
Oh my gosh, that was going to be my next answer.
It's so funny because that was going to be my next answer. We're just on the same wavelengths tonight.
I love the sunscreen scene because
it's so good.
Because her friend's like, look, I'm sunscreening my boyfriend. And like, she talks about how like she like slaps him with a handful of sunscreen like across the face, like not even looking at him.
Oh my God, girl.
And yeah, it was so funny. That scene was hilarious.
Even just the initial kiss where she's like, I need you to kiss me. And she like runs it to him in the hallway without knowing who it is, mind you. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be so good. I'm so excited. And I think I'm really excited. When they announced the cast, I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
No, they're like literally perfect.
This is going to eat.
It's going to eat. It's going to eat. And with that,
Kinsey's gonna go reread The Love Hypothesis,
No,
I guess.
literally, I'm gonna. Nope. I'm not. I'm only reading queer books during Pride, and I'm having a really good time.
I have some queer books on my list this month as well. I have a few Libby Holds that are about to come through. I'm very excited for those.
I am currently reading Cleat Cute, which is a sapphic sports romance. It is so good. Okay, anyways.
That's one of mine too.
Okay.
All right. This is where we leave you today, Basic Book Besties. Thank you so much for listening. Please leave us a review and join us next week.
If you need more bookish content, we have 4 ongoing seasons. There's a crash course season for the Massverse, Fourth Wing deep dive topics, fun author interviews, and our Book Bestie Chat featuring spice ratings, our thoughts on recent adaptations, discussions on our current reads, and more. Our Massverse Season 2 content releases weekly on Thursdays, while our other seasons release episodes sporadically on Tuesdays.
You can check out our website, basicandbookishpod.com, for info about our contact form, upcoming seasons, which authors we have scheduled next, events we're attending, and more. We've linked them down in the show notes.
You can join us over on Patreon, where you can access all of our episodes ad-free, 3 days early, and in full video. Plus extras like exclusive book club access, with our first quarterly book club being Monday, June 22nd. Shoutouts on the show, PDF annotations, and more. You'll find our Patreon link in the show notes, along with all the ways you can support the podcast. Today's shout out goes to Aaron M. Thank you for supporting our content.
Don't forget to stay in the loop by following us on social media at Basic and Bookish Pod and joining us in our Discord chat. Who knows, you might just meet your next book bestie there.
Until next time, reach out on Discord to let us know what your favorite Ali Hazelwood book is. See you there.
I'm going to be really interested to see what people's favorite Ali Hazelwood book is.
You know, me too, but I still have a feeling it's going to be one of the 3 books in our top 3.
Yeah. I think other people also really like Bride.
Yeah.
I think Bride's also a top contender.
One of my friends, I know her favorite Ali Hazelwood book is actually Love on the Brain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. With that crazy ending.
I love that ending. But it's a wild ride because it just takes a turn.
All at once.
Felt like, because it felt like Bound, where I was like, wait, where is this going?
No, literally. It was.
What's happening right now?
I at least expected it for Bound, not Love on the Brain. I'm like, girl, you work at NASA.
Yeah, honestly. It was so much fun, though. It was such a wild ride. I just remember Abby telling you, like, I need you to tell me when you get to the end, you'll know what I'm talking about.
And I knew. I knew. Anyway, take this as your sign to go read an Ali Hazelwood book.
Yeah. All right. Bye.